What's up, guys? This is Titus. I'm back with another video tonight. I'm gonna be on for a short minute just to look at a few things at the market. Uh, just just the markets. We're just gonna look at the markets tonight. Not gonna look at too many other coins because yeah, short on time tonight. I'll do it tomorrow morning. I need y'all guys have to be on me, man. Y'all have to let me know what time y'all want me to be on in the morning, what time you want me to be on at night. You guys just let me know what's the best time. All right, let's look at the markets. Well, hope you guys had a good night, good day. Still holding. Not panic selling. Do not panic sell, because that's not good. We do not want to have any of that in the market. We're here to stay, and we're here to be here forever. All right, let's get this. All right, so as you guys see, it looked like it had a resistance for a few minutes or a few hours at 35, and then it just dipped. As soon as I turn on the stream, it just dipped to 34. So some altcoins I would be looking at during this drop. It's upcoming drop. Are XLM. I'll look at XLM. Let's Trias. 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 Definitely Trias. I'll definitely get some Trias right now. I think I put another limit order for my Trias at $5. I think it's for like, yeah, $5. So I'm prepared for Bitcoin to go to 20K. I have all my limit orders set at prices that I think are reasonable and not like overvalued prices that seem more likely to hit, not unreasonable. Like if Bitcoin would drop to 20K, Triads wouldn't drop to like $1.99. It would probably drop down to $3.75 at most. I wouldn't see it going down any further. But it's not impossible. You know, nothing's impossible in this crypto markets. That's the thing that's great about crypto. Nothing is impossible. There's a way that something can happen. It may not happen the way you want it to happen, but it will happen. So that's why I say you guys just have to be prepared at all times, no matter the circumstances, no matter what's going on. You just have to be prepared. All right. So Trias, XLM. ICP. Need to be looking at that. You look at this. Look at how many so that ICP is down 90%. Almost down 100%. If it goes to like 40, 30 bucks, that's down 100%. That's disgusting. So this ICP is, you could say it's undervalued, but I believe it could go a little bit lower. You see a lot of people starting to buy a little bit more. So this is the time for you guys to get in. And the volume is very low on it. Sorry, headphone users, but ICP peaked at 621. What makes you think it won't go back to that price sooner or later? Why would you cop something, bro? I'm filling up on ICP right now. I know I am. Was it Waves? I think I'm filling up on Waves as well. Get that full refresh. Like I told you guys, working to get, what is that, one full BTC. Nah, actually, I need to start working towards 2. It's like, yeah, I need to start working towards 2. See, if you bought ICP at 54, you be up already. You be up. You be chilling. Yeah, the 50s is a good price because it doesn't seem as if it will go below that 50 price right now. Just because Bitcoin hasn't had its, like, the drop, the 20K drop. Once it drops down to that 20K, I wouldn't be surprised ICP hit 45, 40 price levels. Ether's been holding pretty strong to me. Been holding pretty strong the 23, 25 levels. Hasn't really had any major dips. It's just Bitcoin that's getting those hits. Yeah. Chainlink. Stellar is a good one. VeChain was at 22 cents. So if you bought it right now, and it went back to 22 cents, 2x. What else? EOS. They stay around that 450 level. They don't be trying to go down. But when the Bitcoin dips, you'd be surprised to see it 375, $4. And then this dip is gonna prove a lot of things to us. Which projects are the strongest? Like this 20K dip is gonna show us what projects are strongest, what projects are actually like doing something legit and real. Like what farms, yield farms that are legit and real, and keep their interest rates the same no matter how low the market goes or how high the market goes. They keep it the same. They keep it stable. What else you want to watch out for? Exchanges going down. That's another thing to look out for. What else? You could say swaps, but I don't. That's kind of the same thing. Exchanges, not the same thing, but like I guess you could say swaps going down during like these major dips. Like you won't see them again. So those are a few things you need to watch out for. Strong projects or projects that aren't making it through. Interest rates that are fluctuating heavily. I forgot what I said. That's bad. Swaps. That's it. 1 and 2 going hand in hand. Swaps, and then strong projects. Then a lot of the meme coin projects are gonna take hits, and be deleted. Yeah, you guys can just play it back. I forgot. I have bad memory. Celsius 60. Celsius is sustaining these dips fairly well. It's not taking huge dips, but we'll see when the 20k Bitcoin, 22k Bitcoin hits. Dogecoin 38 cents or 30 cents. XRP 82 cents. It's very, very easy to get gains in these markets. If you just look at a coin, see what their previous all-time high was, and see how long ago it was. If it was just this past month, I can guarantee you within a year you get that same gain if you buy it below. Well, not the same exact gain from like zero, but you get a decent gain from like you get a decent gain if you were to buy the dip. So eventually it'll go up to that previous high and break it. That's just how things work. So when I looked at Scale's previous high was $1.12. If you copy that 28 cents, 27 cents, it's gonna go back to that dollar high. So that's an easy 5x. That's an easy 5x. So if you put $1,000 into Scale at 25 cents, because it's gonna keep going down. It's 25 cents, 20 cents. That's easy 5x. Because it's gonna go back to that price. It's not like it was over 3-4 years ago. It's all-time high. That's how long ago it was. That was very recent, so it's a more likely of a chance for it to hit that all-time high again because it was fairly recent. So it's easy to make gains. You guys just have to stick with it and do your technical analysis, and you'll be perfectly fine. There is nothing to worry about during these markets. Only time you should be worried is like when you are buying, you're FOMOing in, fear of missing out. FOMO, fear of missing out. You FOMO into a project or a coin. You don't buy on a dip, you buy it when it's running up. And then it dips once you buy. That hurts the most. I would rather buy it on a dip and then it goes down, but it wouldn't go down as far as you buy at peak and it goes down. So if you were to buy Bitcoin at 65K, or let's just say 60K, it dipped. Now there's a difference between if you were to buy Bitcoin at 40K, thinking it wasn't gonna dip, it's at 34K. Which one is a bigger of a loss? It doesn't really matter, but the biggest loss, that you take huge losses when you buy at the top of the market. You may, when you buy at 40K, it's at 34 right now. You're down 6,000. Well, Bitcoin's down 6,000, so that's, I don't know how many percent from 40K that is, but let's just say 5%, 10%. You're down 10% compared to 60K. It's almost 50%. And that's where dollar cost averaging comes in. So if you buy, well, at 60K, buy some 50, buy some 40, buy some 30, buy some 20. You gotta keep adding to it to make it even out. Let's see what news they talking about. The live stream coming out tomorrow. This is a great site right here, CoinMarketCap. They have news on here before it comes out, like publicly, and that's nice. Binance redenomination. Why are they delisting? What's up? Meme coin looks like Moon Dow. E-money. Yeah, guys, don't pay attention to any of the FUD news. Look at news that has some actual logic behind it. Brazil's central bank delays CBDC timeline to 2024. The Banco Central do Brazil pushing for more time to roll out its central bank digital currency. See, like, bro, I'm telling you, the USA, they making their own. All these other countries are trying to make their own. I'm telling you guys, it's like the race to the moon. Who's gonna get there first? Who's gonna have their flag on the moon first? I don't know exactly who had it. They be saying this. I don't know exactly who's first landed on the moon because there's a lot of lies in our history. But put that to the side. Every country wants to be on the moon first. Every country wants to be on crypto first. They want to have something related with crypto. They want to be known as that country. They want to go down in history as that country to be in this movement first. You just think about it. It's always a race for these countries. It's always a race for something. It's race for technological advancement. It's a race for to be on the moon. It's a race to go to Mars. It's a race to build the biggest ship. It's the race to have the strongest army. It's the race to have this. It's all a race. It's all about who can get there first and who can do it better. That's what it's all about. Don't think the US isn't gonna have their own crypto. They are. Why wouldn't they? They tried to take out Bitcoin. They try to take out Bitcoin and crypto. Since they can't take it out, why not join the team? The team that's on the run up. But they're not gonna admit that until probably 20 years later. Oh, we're crypto. It's too late now. Crypto's worth $1 billion market cap. No, not $1 billion, but y'all know what I mean. Like 100 trillion, 300 trillion. By the time Bitcoin, they announced that they working with Bitcoin or crypto. They have their own crypto. I know what I mean, right? Like they gonna announce it late as a mug. Everybody, then once they announce it, everybody gonna look into crypto. It's too late. The boat sailed 20 years ago. They just don't want to admit that they know crypto is the way to go. They know everybody's on. What is everybody doing? Social media, this, that. Online. Everything's online. I don't want to go to no bank to do nothing. I don't. I don't want to have to call up a bank for this, call up for that. I don't want to do that. If you want to do that, be my guest. Do it all day. I don't care. I don't want to do that. But just be prepared. They're releasing all this money because they're just having their last little fun with fiat currency till they get their cryptocurrency running. The USA get their cryptocurrency running. Y'all guys can come back to this video one day and be like, dang, bro was actually talking for real. Or y'all can come back, bro was lying. It didn't happen. But I believe it's more the first one or the last one happening. Okay, so they saying earlier in Brazil released a document covering general guidelines characteristics of Brazil's future CBDC. Will likely be prepared for ready for a digital real by 2022. Predict the price of BTC and AAB and went up to what? That's an ad. But the central bank is now delaying the project, citing uncertainty within its financial infrastructure and an international landscape. The central bank is now delaying the project, citing, so they are saying, there's uncertainty within its financial infrastructure and the international landscape. So what does that mean? So they're saying they're uncertain about crypto and its infrastructure. So they basically don't understand and the international landscape. So what the other countries are doing. They scared what the other countries are gonna think? Maybe. So they don't understand. They're scared to take a step. That's a huge step. That is taking a huge step. I'm not gonna say it's not taking a big step for a country to adopt to crypto or have their currency fully converted in crypto by 2 to 4 years. That is a huge step. Or somebody could be paying them. This they could be paying them, telling them fall back. We'll do it. We'll do this first. We'll give you 100 mil, 200 mil, a billion. Fall back. You're not gonna do this first. We are. Maybe something like that could be happening. I do not know. There's a reason why they're not going full speed ahead. Maybe they don't understand. It's either they don't understand, they're afraid of what the other countries are gonna think, they're scared to take the step. That's the only three things. They don't have the funding. What else? But in order to the BCD recently CB recently launched a new petition called PIX, which was created to address the growing digitalization of Brazil's economy and its lack of readily available payment methods. The central bank is also expected to launch its opening bank model in the near future to bolster Brazil's financial system. The implementation of Brazilian provide new tools to foster innovation and competition. An increasingly digital economy reduce the use of cash and therefore its maintenance costs. Improve cross-border payment process, curb illegal activities, and improve financial inclusion. But in order to implement a workable BCBs, current projects must become a major success. And research done by in 2019, 445 million Brazilians, 1/3 of Brazil's population, did not have access to bank accounts. That's a lot of people. With the current gaps in Brazil's financial system, a rollout of digital real will likely see little to no use. So they got to work on getting those people online, because that's what the future is. If Brazil wants to be ahead, and I don't know, I don't think Brazil is I wouldn't say it's a third world country, but they're close to it. They're pretty close. It might just be a third world, but I don't know. Their technological gap is like pretty far. I think China is the head of the tech sector. They're at the top right now. Then us, then USA, us. So it's China, USA. I don't know what other countries. Probably UK. So Asia, USA, in the technological stance. Brazil, they're pretty far behind. If they are 1/3, 45 million people do not have access to the internet or have access to online banks or bank accounts. They don't even have bank accounts. That's interesting. I need to know a little bit more about Brazil before I say too much, because I don't live in Brazil. I don't know any banks that are in Brazil. Know what their cards are like. They have debit or credit. They most likely do have debit and credit, but I need to know a little bit more about their financial system and how they operate. But it's good to see that they're looking to take the next step, because they understand that they are far behind in what they are doing. They are very, very far behind. So they have to get into something where they will become even further behind. So that's a smart move. Hopefully they get their engineers and everybody they need to understand crypto and how it works. Because it's great to see countries and everybody adopting crypto and looking into it. But we need to make sure everybody comes in here right. They don't come in here like messing things up, losing things, like put a negative connotation on crypto. So it does take time for banks and countries to roll into crypto, but I believe majority of them, most of them were at least knew about crypto in 2017. Most of them knew about it. So they probably been studying on it for several years now. They just don't want to come out with something yet because they want to let the public know, hey, the internet, you can invest in the internet right now. Go do it. The government, they don't like to tell people stuff. They hide things for a reason. Then they release it 50 years later. Hey guys, did you know about crypto? Bro, it is 2075. Bro. You should have told me that a long time ago. Hey, come on, man. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Markets, like I told you, I got my box ready for it to hit down below here. It's gonna be an interesting weekend, guys. Movement is pretty interesting, so be prepared. Hope you guys, make sure you guys have a good night. Stay strong, hold, do everything you can. Stay in crypto. Tell your friends, family, and peace out.